My name is Pamela Collins, and I'm here to persuade you that physician-assisted suicide should be legal. How many people has to commit suicide on their own before physician-assisted suicide be legal all over the United States? There are many arguments and issues that surround this problem, and I would like to talk about three of them. First, should physician-assisted suicide be legal? Second, should a person choose the way they want to die? And third, should a physician be held responsible or prosecuted for their role in physician assisted suicide? I first want everyone to understand that physician assisted suicide is gaining support in some states. Physician assisted suicide should be legal since many people with terminal illness that has only 6 months or less to live feel it's the right way to end their pain and suffering. Patients want to die with dignity while they still have some physical capabilities. Brittany at AmericanAsio.com states that she written it in 2015 that she was diagnosed with an operable brain cancer. They want to give her chemo. She does not want chemo because she's afraid of losing her hair, her mental capacity. She don't want to experience the pain or whatever side effects chemo brings to one. She wants to try to move to a state to get help from a physician who will assist her in suicide. Now there are only 5 states that is legalized to assist people in suicide, for the physician to assist people in suicide. That's Oregon and Vermont, Washington, California, and Montana. You see, dying is not the only issue here. It's the dignity as well. Terminally ill patients should be able to choose how they want to die, when they want to die, since it's their body and their life and their choice. Death with dignity is the best option for terminally ill patients. According to Tucker and Steele in 2007 on patients' choice at end of life, getting the language right, a patient can move to one of these 5 states, receive a prescription for a lethal drug from a licensed doctor, take this drug at any time they get ready to and end their life. They will no longer be suffering from pain, because pain is the number one thing here. Patient has the choice to die with dignity. In 2015, in an article written at lonestar.edu, the right to assist suicide, it stated, dying with dignity means dying at your own pace. Dying with dignity means that you will die at your own pace, in peace. And it doesn't make a difference if it's your body that's set in this pace or your mind. The last phase of life should be that the goal is comfort. But support is on the rise for physicians who assist in physician-assisted suicide. Physician-assisted suicide, physicians should not be held responsible or prosecuted for their role in physician-assisted suicide. Physicians should not feel any threat or does not feel any harm will come toward them for help ending an individual's life. The 5 states that I mentioned earlier, they have developed guidelines for these physicians. And these physicians need to follow these guidelines because they are very strict guidelines. A patient must have a terminal illness, have only 6 months or less to live, must be mental competent, must have physical capabilities, must not be depressed at all. Now I know that if they follow these guidelines, they are not going to be held responsible. I also know that physician takes the Hippocratic oath when they become new physicians. But in a 1996 version, according to the New York Times, American Medical Association at debate.com 2015, the Hippocratic Oath means treat the sick to the best of one's ability. That ability falls in the guidelines of physician-assisted suicide. Physician-assisted suicide should be legal and used only if the person has a terminal illness and has 6 months to live. Physicians should not be held responsible in participating in the role for physician-assisted suicide. Thank you.